Center last week.
But two of those teens were released to their parents, and now the Randallstown NAACP calling for more accountability.
Fox 45's Jessica Babb joins us with a closer look at their concerns. And Jessica, what are they saying and asking for?
So Ryan Coleman, the president of the Randallstown NAACP, says arresting a teen and then sending them home after a violent incident doesn't send the right message. He's asking DJS to take a close look at their policies that allow it to happen. Outside the Towson Town Center, it's a sound you'll hear. But when it comes to juvenile crime, community leaders like Ryan Coleman with the Randallstown NAACP aren't waiting. They're calling for the Department of Juvenile Services to take action.
When does DJS step up and do the right thing? Obviously, what they're doing isn't working.
Baltimore County Police say on May 29th, a group of juveniles tried to rob a man at the mall, then followed him to the parking garage where they're accused of stabbing and assaulting him.
If you can't come out and behave like a young civilized person, stay at home. No one should be able to come to the mall and harm someone.
Police arrested 3 juveniles, 2 17-year-olds and a 15-year-old. While one 17-year-old was held and charged as an adult, the other 2 were charged and released to their parents.
Our understanding is that if it's a crime of violence, which this was, it was a conspiracy to commit robbery and someone was injured, someone was stabbed, that they should be in the care of DJS.
Now the Randallstown NAACP asking DJS to review its intake policies to ensure they're complying with DJS regulations and state law. These DJS intake policies authorize detention for a youth who has committed a crime of violence. Robbery and robbery with a dangerous weapon are on the list, as well as any attempt to commit these crimes.
There has to be some accountability for these children. Just because you're a juvenile, my community is frustrated because you don't get a license to victimize the community.
Attorney Benjamin Herbst says due to capacity and the nature of juvenile crimes,
it often ends up with the juveniles being released, except in gun cases.
I've asked DJS what the threshold is for when they decide to hold a juvenile. So far, I haven't heard back.
Someone has to hold them accountable for not getting these children on the right path.
Well, Herbst says the goal of the juvenile justice system is to rehabilitate rather than punish.
It should be fair but harsh, just to keep them straight, but not too harsh to where they get used to like the prison life.
Coleman says,
from my vantage point, I don't see the rehabilitation. What I see is people say they're going to get the rehabilitation, people say they're going to get the resources, but the net effect is that these children continue to commit crime.
And I have asked DJS for their response and if they have any plans to review their policies. So far, I haven't heard back. But Coleman also wants mall officials to put more security measures in place. So I've reached out to them to see if they have any plans to do so as well. But also am waiting for their response. Live in Towson, Jessica Babb, Fox 45 News.
I'm Mary Bubala. Thank you for watching. Here's another video for you to watch. Also take some time to subscribe to our YouTube channel.